How the lives of 3 real-life giants turned out. 1. Robert Wadlow. Robert Wadlow was the tallest man ever. He was born in 1918 to 2 regular-sized parents. He weighed only 8.7 pounds at birth, but he rapidly started to shoot up. He reached an incredible 5 feet 4 inches by the age of 5. At the age of 8, his height was 6 feet 1 inch. He overtook his father Harold Wadlow at 5 feet 1 inch. At 12, Robert was diagnosed with pituitary gland hyperplasia. He had a high level of the human growth hormone in his body. Surgeons were terrified to operate on Wadlow. They did not feel confident enough to help him. Robert's parents tried to make his life as normal as possible. He became a Boy Scout at the age of 13. He had a customized uniform, tent, and sleeping bag. He passed the 8 feet mark by the age of 17. His father had to modify the family's car. After that, they could travel around the U.S. In 1936, the gentle giant graduated from high school. He enrolled in college to study law, but later he went on a tour with the Ringling Brothers Circus. He earned money from public appearances and became popular. Robert had the largest feet in history, measuring 18.5 inches. He also did a promotional tour with the International Show Company. They agreed to make him shoes for free. His enormous hands measured 12.7 inches. Unfortunately, he soon began to encounter some health issues. He continued to grow taller, right up until his death. His daily maximum food intake was 8,000 calories. Robert's condition made it difficult for him to move around. He suffered from a lack of feeling in his legs and feet. Robert had leg braces and a walking stick. He never used a wheelchair. Sadly, it was Robert's legs that caused his premature death. An ill-fitting brace was rubbing up against his ankle. The blister was so irritated that it became infected. As a result of the septic blister on his ankle, he died at 22. Robert was listed in the Guinness World Records in 1955. He is noted as the tallest man of all time, at 8 feet 11.1 inches. 2. Sultan Kozan. Sultan was born in 1982 in Mardin, Turkey. He had a normal life as a child until the age of 10. At that age, his height was 6 feet 1 inch. Sultan outgrew most of his peers. Due to his extreme size, Sultan was never able to finish school. Kozan complained that it was difficult to find clothes and shoes. The rest of his family are all average size. He began working as a farmer to support his family. As a teenager, Sultan was signed to a basketball team, but he was too tall to play. In 2009, Sultan grew over 8 feet tall. He was listed in Guinness World Records. He's recognized as the tallest living man. Sultan was appointed to promote Turkey's tourism potential. Sadly, he began experiencing health breakdowns. At some point, he started using crutches to aid his movement. Even more fascinating was that he was still growing. He had grown to a staggering 8 feet 2.8 inches by 26. Sultan's also earned another title. He has the largest hand, measuring 11.22 inches. His feet are different sizes. His left foot is 14.3 inches, and his right foot is 14 inches. In 2010, he underwent life-saving surgery. It stopped the growth hormone production. Sultan has toured over 50 countries. He believed he'd be able to find a wife. Girls were usually afraid of him, but one day, his dreams became reality. Sultan was previously married to Merve Debo. In 2013, Merve only understands Arabic, while Sultan only speaks Turkish. But for a while, it wasn't a problem. They had a wedding ceremony, attended by 1,500 guests. After 8 years together, they broke up. In 2014, Kozan joined the Magic Circus of Samoa. He participated in various shows around the world. Sultan celebrated his 40th birthday in the United States. He visited various places, including a museum in Orlando, Florida. There he posed next to a life-sized statue of Robert Wadlow. 3. Zhang Jinlian. Jinlian was the tallest woman ever recorded in history. She was born in 1964 in the Anhui province of China. She began to grow abnormally from the age of 4 months. By her 4th birthday, she was 5 feet 1.5 inches tall. At 4, the average height for girls is usually between 3 to 3.4 feet. At the age of 13, Zhang was already 7 feet 1.5 inches tall. Her parents were just over 5 feet tall. Her hands measured 10 inches, and her feet are 14 inches in length. She suffered from both scoliosis and diabetes. Finding clothes and shoes was a constant struggle. She couldn't move independently or perform everyday tasks. Despite the difficulties, Zheng's spirit remained strong. Zheng worked as an agricultural laborer in her village. Zheng's life was cut tragically short at 17. This was due to complications related to her gigantism. In 1982, Zheng was officially recognized as the tallest woman. Her height at the time of her death was a whopping 8 feet, 1.75 inches. In China, she received the nickname the High Lady.